In the year 1108, a sect of the Catholic Church was created, known as the Sons of Man. The Sons of Man Order of the Catholic Church was an organization composed of high exorcists and paladin monster hunters. This organization was created by the Catholic Church in order to combat the supernatural. This order began in the year 1108, around the time of the beginning of the First Crusades. There are even elements of the order that date back to the 12 paladins of Charlemagne, with many people believing that Sir Baldwin himself was one of the 12 paladins of Charlemagne. Sir Baldwin, alongside Raphael Carrine, were the first two leaders of the Sons of Man order. Raphael was actually part of a monster hunter guild for hire before joining Sir Baldwin to create the Sons of Man order under the Catholic Church. Some people believe that this order ended sometime in the mid-1900s, and some people believe that they're still active to this day. But due to monster hunting and exorcism being less needed in today's modern age compared to centuries past, they are not as active as they once were, and the organization has been kept mostly under wraps by the Catholic Church. Even to this day, it is extremely difficult to find any information at all about the Sons of Man sect of the Catholic Church. And really the only way to find reliable information about this organization is through books. It's almost impossible to find information about this organization online. Or if you're super lucky, you might have ancestry who is part of this organization. And if you do, it's almost certain that they would have some sort of relics, writings, or books that they have hidden away somewhere that you could potentially find. Which is actually exactly what happened to this man here known as Alex Clavos. And his ancestry is actually part of the Oldry bloodline, which is the same bloodline of Paladin Reinhold Oldry, who was the paladin who captured many of the monsters, humanoid creatures, and physical demonic manifestations of St. George's Keep, which was basically a prison used to hold supernatural creatures in order to study them and figure out how to better combat them.
An ancient secret church dungeon dedicated to the study of supernatural horrors. Perhaps the Sons of Man's greatest secret. All other documentation on it has likely been destroyed. Named St. George's Keep after the legendary Christian martyr, said to have been a Roman officer around the 4th century. According to legend, he was a dragon slayer, a possible reason for the dungeon's name. This place is referenced several times throughout my ancestors' writings, and the location of every photograph in this album. Hidden within a semi-ruined cathedral complex, it housed literally dozens of supernatural creatures. I won't reveal what I believe to be the location, but will say the ruins still stand. It was a miserable, harrowing fortress where any supernatural creature possible to capture was held and studied underground. And while tragic, my ancestor wrote that, left unchecked, each of these creatures would cost countless lives. My ancestors kept a bestiary album of that dungeon's prisoners, which included monstrous and demonic creatures from several regions and cultures. Vampires, werewolves, demons, malicious fae, sea monsters.
If you want to learn more about the Sons of Man Catholic Order or St. George's Keep, go over to Alex Clovis Haunted TikTok page. He has all the best information on this topic, by far. And most of the information on this subject, you can only get from him, because he's one of the original bloodlines.